As we know, the mind can usually focus on only one highlighted thing at a time. This may sound trivial, yet it carries a power that can shape entire lives. If much of life consists in what we choose to give our attention to, then at every moment we stand before two paths. Either we dwell on the problem, or we work on the possibility of a solution. Fixating on the problem is a natural reaction. Pain, loss, and fear urge the mind to circle the same questions. Why did this happen? Whose fault is it? How unfair it all is. In doing so, however, we quietly build a prison around ourselves. The problem fills our inner space and slowly becomes an identity. We no longer see a situation, but evidence of our personal failure. The mind that wanted to understand the difficulty eventually settles into it as its home. Turning attention toward a solution does not mean denying the difficulty. On the contrary, we acknowledge it and then move beyond it. Instead of cataloging grievances, we ask the decisive question, what, in this situation, can still be built? The shift is subtle yet radical. The very same reality becomes a field of possibility. The circumstances do not change immediately. We change within them. A solution-oriented mind is not naive optimism. It does not insist that everything will turn out well. Rather, it recognizes that every situation contains something to be learned. For those who attend in this way, failure becomes experience, loss becomes insight, and pain, however slowly, becomes a resource. Attention thus turns into one of the most powerful instruments of personal growth. Meanwhile, the abundance of modern information makes this shift harder. So many stimuli compete for our awareness that the problem is always louder than the solution. It takes conscious discipline for the mind not to follow the noise but to serve the purpose. This discipline is rarely spectacular, yet over time it determines who we become, complaining spectators or active participants. In the end, the decisive question is not what kinds of problems confront us. Those are unavoidable. It is what we train the mind to return to again and again. For if it is true that we can truly focus on only one thing at a time, then much of our fate is decided by this single choice, whether we keep circling around lamentation or step onto the path of action.